Hello students, welcome to bookkeeping and accountancy subject in which we are learning depreciation chapter, and here I will explain you the practical problem number 2 with full solution. You can see the video and understand it, and after watching this video please try to solve this problem in your notebook without copy. So students, let's start. First what is the step for solving the question? That is, we should shorten the whole question in a formula. So first we will read the question. The question says, on 1st Jan 2017, Sai Industry Nagpur purchased a machine costing rupees 1,65,000. It means the business has purchased the machine of rupees 1,65,000, for which the business has spent rupees 15,000 as an installation charges. So student, what is installation charges? It is a fitting charges which is attached with the asset only. So the total asset or the original cost of the asset will be purchase price plus installation charges. So the total will be 1,80,000. So the original cost on 1st January 2017 is 1,80,000 rupees. After that, in your question, it is given the estimated working life of the asset is 10 years. The asset will be there in the business for the 10 years, and on that period, on the basis of that period, we will calculate the depreciation under the first method, that is fixed installment method. So this information will always be given in the first method of depreciation. There are two methods in your syllabus, so just we are learning the first method. So again, what is given? Scrap value means saleable value. Scrap value of the asset is 30,000 rupees. Scrap value is given. And what happened in the year 2018? On 1st October 2018, the entire machine, which was of rupees 1,80,000, was sold for rupees 1,50,000. So we have shortened the whole question in a short sentence, or we can say in the formula. So we have received original cost, estimated working life, selling price, scrap value. Now we will see what they have asked us. They have asked us to prepare the machinery account and depreciation account for 3 years, and the 3 years are 2016-17, 17-18, 18-19. Few students will get confused. How the first year can be 2016-17 if the purchase price is 1st January 2017? So dear student, I have already told you that our business year is start from 1st April and end on the 31st March. Okay, so the first financial year is starting from 1st April 2016 and it is ending on 31st March 2017. So this date, 1st Jan 2017 is under this date, this year, the first year, 16-17. The first year will go till 31st March and the purchases happen in the month of Jan. So students, this problem is little bit it is a critical, so no matter, no worries, we will solve it very properly. Okay, so student, if the machinery is purchased on 1st Jan 2017 and the depreciation rate is not given, so you know, after shortening the whole question, what we do? We first calculate the depreciation. So here you can see, I have done the working note for you also. So working note should, you should show in the next page of the solution. It means on the first two page you will draw the columns, and working note is also part of the answer, so you will show it after your machinery and depreciation account. So students, and you know the formula for calculating the depreciation. The formula for calculating the depreciation is original cost minus scrap value divided by estimated working life. So students, see here, I have put the value in the formula. 1,80,000 minus 30,000 scrap value divided by 10. So I will get the depreciation 15,000 per annum. Per annum means for every year. And every year is for 12 months. So working note number 1 is being solved. So next thing what we do, I will explain you little later. So after this, calculating the depreciation and shortening the whole question, we will draw the machinery account and depreciation account. And now you should have the whole picture in front of your eyes, that if a machinery is purchased on 1st Jan 2017 and sold on 1st October 2018, it means we have to draw 3 years of account, and we are asked to draw 3 years of account, that is 16, 17, 17, 18 and 18, 19. So what will happen in the first year? In the first year, 3 entry will be there. Purchase of the machinery entry, depreciation charge entry and depreciation transfer entry. Now in this problem we are having both the account, so we will record all 3 transactions for the first year. But our first year, the purchase transaction is happen on 1st Jan 2017. So I have written here 2017 instead of 2016. So 2017 Jan 1st, journal entry for purchasing the machinery is machinery account debit to bank account. Now student, why bank is given? In every solution you will see they have written the bank account, not the cash bank. Okay, so why the bank account is written? Because this much huge amount payment for the machinery nowadays are done on the check basis, not on the cash basis. Okay, so these all are huge transaction, mostly are done on the check basis. That's why it is already been considered that the payment is made by the check. So that's why bank account, if you will write, it will also be acceptable in the board exam, so or in the final exam. So entry will be machinery account debit to bank account. I have written Jan 1 to machinery account debit side to bank account 1,80,000. Now the bank account is not been asked to, second entry we will not provide. Okay, so the next entry in the first year will be the charging of depreciation. What is charging entry for the depreciation? Machinery account, depreciation account debit to machinery account. So depreciation account debit. So we will go on the depreciation account debit side and we will write the date 2017 March 31st. First year is 16-17. So March 31st will be the depreciation charge date entry. So depreciation account debit to machinery account. So first depreciation account debit side to machinery account, and March 2017, March 31st, 2017, machinery account credit side by depreciation account 3750. Now student, you will think that why I have written 3750, because the depreciation is 15,000 per annum. So students, see here the working note number 2. This is our working note number 2, in which I have calculated the first year's depreciation, in which you can see 15,000 into 3 by 12. Why it is written? Because the machinery is being purchased of 1st Jan 2017 and the year will be closed on 31st March 2017. So January to March there is a 3 months period. First January, February and 31st March. So 3 months. In the first year only 3 months depreciation will be charged, because the purchase date is January only. Okay, so from Jan to March there is only 3 months. So in the first year we will provide the depreciation for 3 months only, and So what we will do, we will pick up the amount of the whole year depreciation amount, that is 15,000, and we will multiply and 3 by 12, and we will get the first year depreciation, that is 3,750. So students, as you know, the next part, after charging the depreciation, we transfer the depreciation. So what is the entry? P&L account debit to depreciation. So no P&L account is prepared, only depreciation account is prepared. So we will write on the credit side by P&L account 3750. Now the first year entry are done. So we will close the account. So for debit side total is 1,80,000, and this is the higher total. So that's why we will write this total both side. So I have written the total. After that I will deduct the lesser side, that is credit side 3750. So 1,80,000 minus 3750, I will get the amount 1,76,250. So this is the closing balance for the first year, March 31st. And this closing balance will be carried forward in the next year. Our next year is 2017-18. First year was 16-17, second year is 17-18. So 2017, April 1st, I will record the opening balance to balance brought down 1,76,250. Now again we will think, what is there all transaction in the second year. So in second year there is no any transaction. You can see here there is no any transaction. Purchase is done in the first year and sale of the machinery is done in the third year. How we can decide it? So see the date. 1st October 2018 is given, and the October 18 will come in the third year, because the second year will only for 31st March 2018. So second year is from 1st April to 31st March 2018 only. So there is no sale entry in the second year, no any purchase entry. So only two entry will be recorded, that is depreciation charge entry and depreciation transfer entry. So our second year will closed on 2018 31st March. So first I will write the entry for the charging depreciation. Depreciation account debit 2018 March 31st to machinery account. So to machinery account will come on the debit side, but the whole year depreciation will come, because from 1st April 2018 to 1st April 2017 to 31st March 2018, the machinery was there in the business for the whole 1 year. So 1 year depreciation 50,000, 15,000, and again March 31st by depreciation account 15,000. So second year entry is also done. Now we will close the second year. The second year also the debit side is higher, 1,76,250, 1,76,250. I have written it both the side, and I will deduct the lesser side, the 1,76,250 minus 15,000. So I will get the closing balance in the second year 1,61,250. Now this closing year will be the opening balance for the next year, and our next year means the third year is 1st April 2018 to 31st March 2019. So I will write here the 2018 1st April to balance brought down 1,61,250. So students, now here you have to take a pause and think again. So in the third year the machine is being sold. So how many months the machine was there in the business? So the year is started from 1st April 2018 and it will end on 31st March 2019. So what is the selling date? Selling date is 1st October 2018. So from 1st April 2018 to 1st October 2018, how many months is there? So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Sorry, October. So October's first date is there. So first date is there, then October month we will not take. So only 6 months is there. April, May, June, July, April, May, June, July, August, September. So 6 months is there. So in the third year, only 6 months depreciation will be charged. So see that working note number 3, in which I have calculated the third year's depreciation. So how you will calculate the third year's depreciation? Third year's depreciation equal to depreciation for 1 year into 6 months by 12. So 6 upon 12, so I have received the depreciation amount for the third year, that is 7,500. So there is only one machine and it is sold on 1st October 2018, means the whole story of machinery account will end on the 1st October only, and we will keep the record of 1st October only, till the 1st October only. So first what we have done, we have calculated the depreciation for the third year. So what we will do, we will write that depreciation. So what is the depreciation charging date in the third year? It is not 31st March, because on 1st October itself only the machinery is being sold. So we will charge the depreciation till 1st October 2018 only. So I have written the date here in the third year, 2018-19 is there, and I will write October 1st, entry is depreciation account debit. So depreciation account debit side to machinery account, and in the third year machinery account credit side by depreciation account I have recorded the depreciation. Okay, so I have recorded the depreciation, students. And the next in the working note number 4, you can see I have calculated the profit and loss on the sale. So how we will do that? 1st April 2017 original cost was 1,80,000. First year will be closed on 31st March 2017. So only 3 months depreciation is charged in the first year. That is 3,750. After deducting, I got the amount 1,76,250. And the next year will close on 31st March 2018. And in the second year, the 12 months depreciation is charged. So 12 months depreciation is already we have calculated, that is 15,000 per annum. So 15,000 I have written here, and I have deducted it from the written down value. So on 1st April 2018, my written down value of the asset is 1,61,250. Now in the third year, in the month of October, depreciation is 7,000. Till the date of sale, depreciation is 7,500. I will deduct that amount, and the written down value on 1st October, on that the day on which the machinery is being sold, the written down value of my asset is 1,53,750. And now I will check whether I have incurred profit or loss on the sale of my machinery. So you can see on 1st October 2018, selling price is given 1,50,000. I have written it here. So 1,50,000 is lesser than the written down value. So written down value is higher than the selling price. So in this case, we will incur the loss. Actual value is showing 1,53,715, but we are selling it for 1,50,000. It means 3,750 is our loss. So our next entry in the third year will be, students, selling. In the case of sale, bank account will be debited because the cash will comes into your bank account. Loss is always shown on the debit side of the asset account, loss of profit and loss account. And to the machinery account, machinery is going out from the business, so machinery account credit side. So machinery account is on the credit side. So in the machinery account credit side, we will go, and then we will write the first. You can write the depreciation entry first or selling entry later, or if you have written the sold entry first and depreciation entry later, it will not affect any value of your problem. So selling entry will be there. Bank account debit to machinery account. So machinery account credit side, we will write by bank account the selling price is 1,50,000, and third year's depreciation we have already recorded 7,500 here and 7,500 here. And the loss on the sale of machinery, so loss is also there given, and so machinery account credit side, profit on the sale of machinery is shown on the debit side, and loss on the sale of machinery will be shown on the credit side. So we will write by loss on sale of machinery, and that amount is 3,750. So now students, in the depreciation account, we will transfer the depreciation as well and the profit and loss account as well. So no profit and loss account is prepared, so we will here transfer the depreciation to the P&L account. So here the date will be transfer entry will always done at the end of the year, so that's why I have written here 2019 March 31st by P&L account 7,500. Now what we will do, we will close the third year. So third year's total is showing 1,61,250. Here's total is also, if we will do, we will get the 1,61,250. So both side is getting tallied. So we will not write any closing on opening balance. And third year also we will, in the third year also we will close the depreciation account 7,500 and 7,500 is given there. So students, this is the problem which is in the textbook page your textbook page number 244. This is the practical unsolved problem I have done for you. So if you understood the video, kindly watch the video carefully again and then solve this problem by your own in your notebook. Whatever the video I am sending on your group, please do it in your notebook also and solve it in your notebook also. So your homework for this lecture can be the illustration number 3. So you try the illustration number 3. Students, you try your illustration number 3 in your notebook and this practical problem 2 in your notebook by your own. Meet you in the next video very soon. Thank you.